1, 2, 3, 4. We have started. So let's go for more, fuckers. This tangerine flavor is like annoying. Hey guys. Welcome to the first official recording of Saving the Night Radio.
Saving the Night.
You got me, of course. Herb is my name. And this is... There you go.
You know.
Tonight is pretty much, we're just discussing what is the name all about, what the podcast is all
First
about.
episode, y'all.
And of course who we are, where we're from and all that. And anything goes with this podcast.
And I have no beer, so it's going to be fun.
So let's get to
I
it.
have no alcoholic beverage because I am just not in the mood.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So here we go, guys. So like I said,
yeah.
welcome to Saving the Night Radio.
Uh-huh.
You
Thanks
got
for
Ro.
listening.
You got myself.
Mm-hmm.
First things first. Obviously, my name is Herb from Hawaii. And
I don't
podcasting.
think we need to say that. We just can kind of get into it.
I am getting into it.
Yeah.
You just stopped me. No. My name is Herb. I'm from Hawaii.
And I'm white.
I'm half white and Filipino, but we will be doing this DNA test to find out what white side of me. Hell, I could be Swahili. I don't know. It could be anything.
I think so. Yanomami.
Really?
From the Amazonian rainforest.
What if I was? That's like weird.
Oh boy.
Because I don't know where my dad's from. He was adopted, so that
okay.
is the one thing in my life I need to find out is what is my white side.
That'd
but
be cool to know.
that is one of the things about me. I used to do radio freaking like, I don't know, what, 16 years ago? I used to intern for I-94 when it was I-94. Used to do it with the Wake Up Crew. And I had that passion for radio way back. And I still do to this day, even though I'm not in the business anymore. But podcasting and YouTube and all that stuff is the next best thing. And it was the biggest thing. And it still is. And that is something I like to do. That's why I am happy to have this person here next to me, Ro.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell us about yourself.
Oh boy, I don't think I want to tell people about myself. Let's see. I have, well, no holds barred, right? We're just gonna go with it.
You do whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with. Don't.
I guess because I don't have any beer, I can't really like go with the flow. But I'm just not really in the mood. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I kind of rushed here, so.
So you got sick too, right?
Well, you know, it's just one of them days, and I don't really like.
It's that time of the month.
Yeah,
right?
I'm feeling like shit. I know I look like shit.
And you wanted to do the first recording.
No fucking makeup, okay? No makeup. So, this is the no makeup. So fuck you all, you beauty vloggers. This is my contouring.
Oh God. Roll with the famous middle finger.
I don't really like, yeah, well, and it's whatever.
That's kind of funny that you got sick over the week because on Sunday, I caught the cold.
Oh,
and I didn't go to work on Monday. I didn't go to work on Thursday.
Yeah.
Because Thursday my fever went up and I was like, oh hell no.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
And I rushed it.
Yeah.
I rushed it just like you to get better so I can get tonight done.
Yeah.
But
maybe this is not feeling a little under the weather. This is more like one of those, like what I said, just that time. And oh boy, if we continue with this podcast, people are going to see like multiple sides of me. They're going to think I'm bipolar.
Well, you are a character.
I will like leave it to the world to decide.
It's that time of the month. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Too much info. We'll probably get on the same cycle. That's how they usually do. That's how two gals do it.
Oh,
right?
God.
When they hang out with each other often, their cycles just align and...
oh, God. You know what? That's funny that you're saying that because I notice men do get this shit. I ain't playing. Men do get this shit. If like
Mood
for me,
swings?
Yeah. I mean, for me, you know, I go to the gym, and the gym is probably the best place for me to let go of my stress, anything that bothers me, and any built up aggression that I just for some reason let bother me.
Yeah.
The second I go to the gym, I'm fucking good. And then I can just, as long as I keep going and my mind's free in that
Those
area.
endorphins. Those endorphins.
Yeah. But as long as... What, this?
No.
As long as I'm
I was
there.
doing a dolphin.
Oh. Flipper status.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as I'm going to the gym and I'm hitting the gym and I'm just working out, it clears my head. I feel good the next day, even though my body would feel like shit.
So I should go to the gym.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not going to encourage you to go.
I
You're
don't wanna
already
go to the gym.
like, aren't you juicing?
Yeah, that's the only thing that works for me.
I get that because
Yeah.
I did juicing like what is it like a few years when I was doing security. My weight was at 399, and I was pissed at that. I was pissed at myself.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, so when I watched,
You really let your shit go.
yeah, I did, and I watched Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead on Netflix. Everybody's you should check it out, you know. So I went ahead and checked out Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. It inspired me, but my question with that video
Reality
was,
check.
yeah, it was a hit reality check and everything. And what hit me about that video was, okay, all these people did it. And like they lost so much weight, but what was their workout? Can't be just walking. It had to be more, you know.
You could really like change the way you eat and lose weight.
Yeah.
For some people it works. You don't really have to work out.
Oh yeah, I did that. I went straight vegan for 2 weeks. That was.
I think that's a bit extreme.
Well,
I would if I could, but no, I wouldn't if I could.
because steak
No,
is so
I wouldn't.
good. Steak and chicken,
No,
just depending how it's cooked. Maybe pork.
I think
No.
I think you should be free to eat whatever you want to eat.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
It's just for me.
I
at
don't
that
know what
time, it was like,
why some people choose to be vegan. It's not because they're animal lovers. Don't tell me that.
I think it's because they probably, yeah, maybe animal lovers, or it's just sometimes meat products takes a lot longer to digest, I guess you could say. Because like, man, when I went juicing and eating vegetables, you crap a lot. Like seriously, a lot. I did shed a lot of that weight from 399 to 323 in matter of probably like 3-4 months. But I didn't try to go full juicing until this one weekend, and holy shit, no, I can't do second day. All I know is when they say the second day you're doing juicing, you pretty much fucking, your body just wants to shut down.
Yeah.
You hate everything around you.
Yeah.
You just want to lay in bed. I was at that point, and then I watched more. I looked more into the Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead. They had a website. I forgot what it was. They say that it's okay for you to actually eat fruits or vegetables, as long as if you're juicing.
Yeah.
If you can't handle the thing. So the second I got up, Mom, give me that banana. I gotta eat. Like I just needed to.
That's a bit extreme. I don't know.
It really is.
Yeah. I've
So-
never done fasting, so
Yeah.
I tried it, but no.
Well, technically, it's not fasting because the vitamins and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think it's really hard to survive off of juice alone.
it is. It really is. And juicing is just
Mhm.
depending how you make it. It can be good for you, and it could taste like shit.
True.
Because some of the juices. Look, I usually like to make my own. I'll be straight up. I like to make my own juice, but my mom, bless her soul, she instantly would make me juices just to have it all canned up, ready to go to work. She made some of the nastiest juices ever. We're talking like cucumber and lemon or something. Like, I don't know. It
Sounds good.
doesn't taste.
Oh,
Doesn't taste.
okay.
Kale.
Oh, yeah, kale.
Kale. I like eating kale. I just don't think about drinking kale.
Oh, I'd rather have it drunken.
Drunken.
Yeah. I'd rather have it in a smoothie than.
Remember the time I told you all I used to drink was carrot juice, and you said, "Oh,
Did you turn orange?
No.
You do turn orange.
I
People
wanna-
have.
We should test that. I'm down to
Maybe you
test
should.
that. But yeah,
I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to turn orange.
you don't want to turn orange from that.
No. Oompa.
I would definitely try it though. In a way, carrot juice is just like drinking milk.
How?
It just like when you juice it, depending I guess on the juicer, it kind of has this like milk texture,
It's yeah.
and it kind of tastes
It's
like
got like that film.
yeah. It kind of has that.
I don't think I could.
You don't think you
No.
could?
Mm-mm.
I should,
not carrots alone.
I should test that theory and just do a week
Yep.
of freaking
Do it.
carrot and just see what
Do it.
happens.
Okay.
So other than that,
Oh, okay. So let's get right into it. Saving the Night.
Saving the Night Radio
Saving the Night Radio.
is brought to you by us. Was from some joke
Brought to you by
that
Herb's Drapes. Thank you very much.
my mother's drapes.
1970s.
Yeah, so Saving the Night Radio started from apparently from what I said years ago. It actually was Save the Night, and put it in your pocket. I will let
Yeah.
Ro explain this because honestly, I really don't remember saying it.
Well, I was not there when that happened. I was
Oh.
just told by a couple of people that were there.
Then it became an inside joke and all this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. We thought it
Yeah.
was all funny because Herb would always be like our ride. He was like our chauffeur
Fuck yeah. it
to
was.
take us out all the time. And I swear, I think we went out like every bloody night.
We
Not just
practically did.
weekends. So I guess Herb got tired of it, going out every night, and like that one night that you guys went out,
Mhm.
I guess nothing was getting done, or you guys
No.
weren't doing anything.
I
or-
vaguely remember this night. Honestly, I think we got like really high.
Yeah, really
And
high.
real-
Well, nothing was going on or nothing to
Yeah,
do.
it was. We got really high. It was boring. It was
Yeah.
probably like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
And then I randomly said to everybody, "Yeah, let's just save the night, guys.
yeah. Like, yo, man, let's just save the
Yeah,
night.
let's just save the night." And then apparently one of our good friends named Shane, he just said, "Oh, what? Save the night? Put it in your pocket," and it became a joke.
Yeah.
And ever since then, you know, the people who were there or the
Yeah,
people who knew
everybody
about it
remembers that.
always busts it out, like every freaking random time, like this
Yeah.
woman here did.
Yeah.
And I was just
So-
like, whoa.
I guess with this podcast, we're gonna save the night.
Yeah.
We're gonna save everyone's night.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
save all the listeners' night.
Yeah, we are
by,
saving your guys' night. By the way. By
Having
what?
you listen to something that's like of quality, great content. You're gonna learn a lot from us.
Yeah.
You can save, and it'll be available on iTunes.
Oh, of
Hopefully.
course. Hopefully, as soon as we
Hopefully,
get everything organized.
load it. You load it on your phone, and then you put it in your pocket. Boom.
Ah, there you go. So that's
I thought
the
that
whole.
was genius.
Yeah, you just thought of that.
I just thought of that. I just thought of that.
That's a good one, though. That's a good
yeah.
one.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
So what I'm trying to say here is that's how Saving the Night Radio came about. I know some of you are probably thinking, why didn't you just call it Save the Night? Oh, it's because we did our research before we decided to jump
boy.
into this. And
Ended up
oh,
being
man.
like a French DJ's podcast.
Yeah, nothing but doom, 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 doom. Like, none of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like the music. Depending on the artist or depending on how the music sounds, I dig it. But it's
We could have asked him to do our theme music.
could have. He probably would have charged us thousands though.
Well,
If
fuck
he's
that.
if he's like that out there with the music,
Oh.
then yeah, it probably would have cost us.
well,
a lot.
easy there, PL. You know, I don't think your music's that great. I listened to a little bit of it.
I haven't heard much. I honestly haven't heard much.
Well,
from him.
don't go to his podcast site. I suggest you guys don't.
Hey, I mean, that's her take on it. For me, you know, I
Don't go to
support-
DJ Skidmark's podcast.
To me, it's more on the lines of support every podcaster out
well,
there.
they're
regardless.
like most people. Okay, Save the Night. It's like, you know, DJ Saving the Night. I understand that. And then there's other. If you look up Saving the Night, what else comes up? Oh, Eagle Eye Cherry.
Oh yeah,
Save Tonight. Like, ugh. Okay,
There's
whatever.
just so many things, and then there's so many songs.
And then
that's
there's
called
that
Save the
other
Night.
one on Facebook where it's like an environmental group.
Oh yeah,
Stop burping, dude.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I don't smell it, but I smelled it earlier.
I should just grab beer already.
But
Or I should have ate at Bautista's, which is fucked up, by the
Dave
way.
Bautista's?
Yeah, when we went to Pearl Ridge and my mom went to Macy's.
Oh,
Pearl Ridge is a mall, by the way, in Hawaii.
Bautistas.
So I never ate yet, right? I just woke up.
Yeah.
I knew I had to get out and get some stuff for the podcast.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, I got to go pay my bill. So I was like, okay, where we gotta go? Oh, I got to go to Macy's. That's why I can't wait for Macy's and Cosplay to fucking open, because I don't like to go Pro Ridge and shit.
I don't like going to Macy's, period.
I didn't know that, but all right. So it's just, yeah, but they are opening up a Macy's and Cosplay and all that, and they're actually opening a new hotel over there too.
In Kapolei?
Yeah, in the same mall where Macy's and 24 Hour Fitness and all that's going to be at. So that's going to be an interesting place to see.
Okay.
But yeah, so we
had lunch.
Yeah, I had lunch at Pro Ridge. I went to Batista's, is a Filipino spot. My dumbass decided to get freaking lechon kawali, some barbecue spare ribs.
Oh, don't hold back.
Yeah, and longanisa, because god damn it, longanisa is like the kryptonite for me. And so I just went on and got that. I never noticed about my change. I got coins back, okay? And I never had coins in my pocket the whole time.
Yeah.
So when I went to Don Quixote to go pick up the adapter for our headsets and stuff, I went to grab my change, and I heard something like it didn't sound like our normal coins. Come to find out, those bastards at Batista gave me a freaking nickel, or not nickel, like it looked like kind of like a quarter. Let me try to see if I still have it in my pocket. It's freaking Chinese, dude. And it doesn't sound the same at all. Like, oh no, this is an actual quarter. Hold on. I know my mom was all like, "Why don't you go back there and tell them you didn't give me a right quarter?"
Yeah.
Like, who the frick would drive all the way out there just to get a quarter?
Oh boy.
Like, that's what I told my mom. I was like, "Are you crazy? Why would I go back to Pro Ridge to get a quarter?"
You should give it back to them.
I would. See, like, this is it. It's like a Chinese.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's so weird, but it sounds different. It doesn't sound like your freaking normal coins.
It's Chinese.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave this here.
Oh man. Okay.
But that's what happened, and like I was just kind of like tripping out. But whatever's, it's just 25 cents. To some, it's a big deal. To some, it's not.
That could have been a part of the segment that we have. What's new with you? But I mean, I guess you've got something else going on for that.
What's new with me is a lot of things.
Well, yeah.
Because
we're saving that for the end, so like let's not get into that.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things that happened today. But yeah, if you ever come to Hawaii, Pro Ridge, it's a good mall.
Yeah.
If you like to go there, but we've been going there since we were young, so now it's like
I don't really like to go there now.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't need to shop over there. There's nothing that I know at that place that I need. Other than that, so yeah, we're Saving the Night podcast or radio actually. I have a few questions in regards to that, and it's for Ro, of course, obviously. And I'm pretty sure people want to know what made you wanted to do podcasting.
That's a very good question. What made me want to do podcasting?
Yeah, because I know I always wanted to do it.
I always listen to podcasts, and I feel like they're super original, especially the ones that, give their own opinions or bring something to the table where I feel like is super original, never been heard of before.
Yeah.
Funny. I think the funny ones.
Yeah, of course.
Are the good ones.
Oh, yeah,
and just like
course.
people that just even like, talk about random shit. I think they're cool. And I feel like I have something to say. I always have something to say.
That she does.
I just thought that
you felt
podcasting is lacking, Rochelle. That's why.
That's the perfectly good answer.
Content. I wanted a platform to raise awareness of all the issues that are going on in the world that I don't care about. Well, I just thought like maybe could just form our own opinions and let people know. Well,
that's the beauty of podcasting. You can do that. You can speak anything.
And it doesn't matter whether or not they agree to it or they like it.
Yeah.
Right?
It doesn't matter. I mean, everyone has their own opinions. Everybody does.
Yeah.
And they share it in their own way. In this case, for us, we're sharing it through podcasting.
Yeah.
And, of course, our other social media links that we will tell you guys at the end.
And there's no reason for me to break out my shell because...
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to. Like, okay, the time we did Twitch.
If you saw the first... live stream on YouTube, then you would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I said that way too much, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
No, but
It happens.
it was a good test run. Honestly, it was funny as heck. I thought it was hilarious seeing all the randoms come in into the chat and just instantly you connected with them, and that's the whole point of streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Is you connect with your listeners or your viewers and all that stuff, and
I think what we say matters.
Yeah, what we say does matter.
Yeah.
It's opinions.
Not everyone's opinions matter, but
No,
I
not
think
everyone.
mine does.
Really?
Yeah.
So yours is like top notch.
And plus, if this shit gets big, this podcasting shit gets big, boy.
Yeah, I'm out the picture and she runs the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna Zayn Malik this shit and like bolt out of one direction and come up with my own fucking track, Pillow Talk.
Oh gosh. See, that's what I fear the most when I talk to everybody about this. They're like, "Are you sure about this?" And I'm like,
"It's a war zone." See, I'm gonna come up with my own track. Shoot.
I don't listen to One Direction when they came out.
I like
was
Zayn
just
Malik. I thought he was pretty good in going solo. I had my doubts, but proved me wrong.
It's like Justin Timberlake when he went solo. Everyone's like,
yeah.
It's just reliving the whole thing. But yeah, it's speaking of going solo when it comes to the podcast. That's one of the fears I have of mine. So like, if things do go great,
I don't know.
You know,
I'm just gonna set the bar low on this one.
You should have set the bar low.
Well, not only that, but not necessarily set the bar low because I just don't want to have like high expectations and then not fulfill them.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
I'd rather like set the bar low.
Yeah.
And then just keep.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. I totally get where you come from.
You
want to climb that ladder of success.
Yeah.
You want to be up there.
Yeah.
Hell, I want us to succeed so we can go to the podcast convention in Chicago, which is happening next. Yeah, there's a
podcast movement.
Yes.
Stop fucking burping.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Stop fucking burping. Like,
I should have took Prilosec before this. I'm sorry. I should have just grabbed the fucking. What's weird is I got the fan on behind you and it's pointing this way and
pointing that way and it's like off that wall and bouncing back to me.
I'm sorry. I'll try harder not to burp. Yeah. That's what I get for eating Filipino
But I also
food.
like podcasting. I mean, I've got into it ever since I had ever since it came up on iTunes.
Even though podcasting was out way before that.
Huh? Well, yeah, no, true. Right. But ever since it came up on iTunes, I had it on my, my little iPod.
Yeah.
Whatever generation iPod that was.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Ricky Gervais. That was like my all-time favorite. Every once in a while, I'll go back to it because it was like way ahead of its time. Ricky Gervais is like super genius. Along with Stephen Merchant and Carl Pilkington.
See, you heard more podcasts
I played
than
it
I did.
when we used to go to Magoo's. I
really?
Played it. Yeah. Yep. I played it in the car, and you and Ryan should remember that because.
There's a lot of things I don't remember about Magoo's. There's just so many good and bad memories about Magoo's.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying. But I've been playing it on there, and you guys knew about podcasting back then.
Yeah, and I wanted us to do the podcasting back then, but
I didn't take it seriously.
Nobody took it seriously at that time.
Yeah.
Nobody.
So that's that. But
until now,
I liked it because of him.
So then.
And then I've been listening to podcasts off and on, but I never really subscribed to anything. He doesn't really do it that much. He does it every so often. There's
he's at
new
that
podcasts
status,
that I listen to now. Some of them, it's a bit too much.
What is your favorite ones that is out right now?
What do I listen to?
Yeah, what do you listen to?
I really like Girl Boss Radio with Sophia Amoroso.
Because it's for women.
Yeah,
by
empowerment. And then there are a couple of others as well.
That's cool.
I like Anna Faris has a really cool podcast.
That is
hysterical.
Dope.
Her guests are funny.
I still have to check her out.
Bautista is her last guest.
So yeah, they supposedly have viral videos of Bautista teaching them how to do wrestling moves. Her and Chris Pratt. Yeah, I gotta see that. I really do. I gotta see that.
It's funny. Some cool stuff. Oh, and there's this one called Lore.
Oh.
And he talks about. The guy has a creepy voice.
Is it like?
I don't know if it's like real or it's like talking like this, and.
That's acting. That has to be acting.
because when you listen to his first episode,
Yeah.
it's not like that.
Then it has to be acting.
His voice isn't like that.
Does lore, because when I see the title or the the graphics of lore, I'm automatically assuming it's like them 1940s radio shows where you have to picture everything in your head of what's going on.
Yeah.
Sort of like The Shadow. Like I remember buying a vinyl of The Shadow. It's actually used in one of the songs that I did years ago, and that's one thing I like about podcasts, especially with shows like lore. If they're trying to tell you like a story,
it's pretty neat. Yeah.
It's like theater for the mind, and that's what I love about all this stuff. So
I also took notes about
what's your notes?
Why I wanted to do a podcast. I had to note it down.
Did you really hold on? Did you really pull like an Academy Award speech written out?
Yeah, I would if I wanted. I mean, if I was up for like an award, I would have to jot it down.
Ah, okay. See, I'm more of a freestyle. I like to freestyle podcasts. I like to freestyle,
but if there's a lot of shit that I want to say, then I'll have to take it down.
Okay, so let's start off right there. You got a lot of shit to say right now?
Yeah.
Then, how about I let you say it? Go ahead.
About the podcast, like what we're trying to go for.
Okay, let's go into that.
Anything we find interesting, anything from TV, films, music, podcasting, pop culture, news, locally and globally. Offer unwanted advice. I think that's the best part.
We offer unwanted advice, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, but what about you?
For what? My goal with the podcast or my outlook on it?
Yeah.
It's pretty much plain and simple. Like, I have a passion for radio. I always loved how it is where you can just talk to people and people, they listen and stuff like that. And I like people's opinions. I like, say, hey, I got this thing. What do you guys think? Blah, blah, blah. I like the conversation that happens between individuals when they do podcasts together. That's why I wanted to do one with you guys years ago. And but it's whatever's. And to me, that's what it's sort of a good thing to do, especially when like you have the potential to be somebody through something so simple. You know what I mean? And it's not our goal really to blow up. It's just our goal to be heard. And that's something podcast or YouTube or anything that we do gives us that possibility. And that's what I loved about podcasting. So it was like the closest thing to radio in my point of view. So podcasting was like the next best thing, especially when podcasting was on the rise. I wanted to be a part of that. So, of course, I try to jump the bandwagon as soon as I can. And I did it for a while, live streaming. And live streaming to me is like the best, especially when you can communicate with a bunch of people from Europe, from United States, from Germany, and all these other crazy countries.
That's cool.
And it's fun. It's exciting. It's just, it's just dedication that will help you get to where you want to be. And I had that for a while. But then things came and I just needed to walk away for a while. And now it's a good time to do it. And so that's my whole take on podcasting. It's, of course, share unwanted opinions.
Share unwanted opinion.
Share all that other stuff, and it's whatever.
Yep.
So for that case, right there. So I know you approached me about this, and you already explained why you wanted to do it. This is my question that I don't know if I asked you this before, but why did you turn to me to do podcasts, knowing that you could have done this yourself?
Yeah, I could have.
Like, knowing it's easy to just...
Yeah.
Here's my recorder.
I just figured that you had... Well, I could have done it on, just done a YouTube page and,
Yeah, YouTube, you could have done that.
But I figured you had all the stuff and you knew what to do with it. And you had all, the knowledge of, what needs to get done, what kind of page we need,
Oh, yeah. It's a lot. I had my own... When I did live streaming,
how to stream it, what's quality streaming.
Yeah, dude, there was a lot. When it came down to
bloody mics,
these mics are freaking good.
Yeah.
The last mic I had was a condenser, but it was a better quality one. But that fucker broke because I didn't use it for years.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to it, but that's cool. I did have all the equipment. I mean, shit, this setup here is a mixture of my original setup with some new stuff. So, for instance...
Dude, that is crazy. When you do your hand, when you go like that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like.
Just goes to show.
Just goes to show. Anyway,
Yep.
no. So.
Which way he swings.
Fuck, dude. You know what? Hold on.
Let's talk about this. Let's
No.
talk about this.
No, I
No,
did
no, no,
this
let's talk
one
about
time.
this.
I did this one time,
Yeah.
or like this,
Yeah.
and it was with the girl that I was dating. I went like this. She goes, "Don't ever do that again." And I go, "What are you talking about? Don't do this." And I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with me doing this?"
Yeah, why'd you do that? Were you trying to flip a Dragon Ball?
No. There was a scene on the show. Oh, excuse me. Damn. There was a scene on the show.
You were trying to cast a spell?
No. No. No, there was a scene on a show. I think it was Fuller House or some crap.
It's probably
And-
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, hell no. I did this. I never know I did it like the way she was
Yeah.
describing. And then she goes, "Don't ever do that again." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
God, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
What? It's just hand whatever.
Gestures.
Yeah, hand gestures and shit. And like,
Yeah.
don't ever do this like this way. And I'm like, why? What the it's just, it's whatever.
What were you trying to explain?
No, it was just like something that caught my eye that was just like, what? You know what I mean? Like, what? It didn't make sense kind of shit. And
So you
like,
that was a reaction to something?
it was a
like,
reaction to like, huh?
What?
Like, what? Yeah, exactly. And
No,
she was like, don't do it again.
That was exaggerated what I did. What? I would have never done that. I don't do that. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck? I would never like
You wouldn't do
flip
that.
my hand, twirl my hand. I wouldn't do a twirl.
Well, I did it.
You're just missing a baton. That's all.
Oh my god.
You know what? When you keep doing it, it becomes yours.
Oh god.
It
gotta stop.
becomes yours. So
Bad. Like seriously, I'm not doing it
idle
again.
hands.
Idle hand, dude. That was a good one.
Yeah.
by the way.
But okay. Oh,
So yeah,
God.
that like, you know, no, I'm not. I do like women. I love women first and foremost. So yeah, that's pretty much said and done.
Yeah.
And I can't help it if these things come out.
They come out flailing.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
But you know what I mean by that. So
I'm sorry, guys. You're not watching the logo channel. This is like
the logo this is the logo right here. That's the logo.
yeah, logo TV. Oh boy.
Somebody wanted the logo with my hand on it with the Saving the Night across from that.
Oh, you know what? I think we might have to do it.
No, why? Because of this? Oh god damn
Like
it.
claw, like a claw, like a creepy little
Creepy little thing like that. It's just
creepy
weird.
little I don't know how to say it without like saying creepy little gay claw. There we go.
And she does not mean to offend anybody. Let's just get that out the way. She meant it as a joke. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why we have to
Oversensitive.
put like a little disclaimer out there.
Well, the only reason I'm putting the disclaimer is because the
People
world
might
is
get
sensitive.
offended.
Yeah, the world is
Yeah.
too sensitive nowadays, and so
Yeah.
any little remark instantly will freaking get a backlash.
Hey, take a lesson, guys. Water off your back. Water off your back. You know what I mean?
Exactly, water off
If
the
you can't
back.
take a joke, then don't watch it.
Exactly,
Don't listen to it.
and turn your volume off on your phone if you get stuff. Because I did.
No. That's great. It's live. Well, not really live, but it's recording. That's fine.
True, but
Just keep it going.
it picks up on the mic. But whatever,
Hey.
it's fine.
Yeah. So I think that's that. I think we've kind of explained ourselves and what the podcast is all about. And I hope that it lures people
Well,
into listening or even
should.
watching this.
it should. I mean, so far we're doing pretty good, and the communication is there, and everything is pretty much going at it. But the fact that this,
Oh,
This.
God. So we'll stop doing it.
I
Just
think
stop
it's
doing
funny
it.
that, yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Find something that,
A big titty cosplayer girl.
nah, you know what? Let's talk about that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Big titty cosplayer girls are pretty much import car models just dressing up so nerds
Kinda.
would be like,
Yeah.
yay. You know?
I
Like,
give
get
him
it.
credit.
I give him credit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool to me,
They're,
like
like,
Jessica Negri and stuff.
Getting in on it and making that money, you know?
So, yeah.
Whether or not they like what they're, you know what I mean? They like the the whole comic book scene or nerd scene, whether they're into that or they just got into it and thought like, hey, I can make money off of this.
Oh yeah, it's they make thousands and they get paid for each event they go to. Then you got the photo shoots too, and then they're working for themselves, where they get a photographer to go out to locations, take pictures,
Right.
and then they sell the prints for like $20, and they probably only paid like what $50 for 100 prints, and you're making $20 a print. Oh, that's like you're tripling your money practically.
Yeah.
Easy money for some people,
that's
easy
crazy.
living.
Yeah.
Especially when they say, "Oh, I make the costumes myself," but when you look at the individual, you're like, "Really? You look like you don't make it yourself."
I love it when they have like tutorials about it.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of
Yeah.
it. It's just like, God damn, that doesn't look like it took you a day. It looked like it took you longer.
That's just kind of all whack
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, exactly. But that's what cosplaying is pretty much is.
I
is
like the people that are
marketing.
dedicated, like the true nerds that
Yeah.
do it for the love and not for like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I know what you're
the
talking
money's
about.
great, but
I love the ones who play Deadpool, because
Yeah.
they'll literally act like Deadpool.
they'll get all vulgar
Yeah.
and
Well, they'll run around, slap
Dry hump
some.
you?
They'll do that.
what
Because that's what Deadpool does.
he does.
There's one guy I seen at Amazing Comic Con last year, not this recent one, but last year. He was Deadpool in a couple noodles. Like he had, of course, he fully dressed like Deadpool, but he also his outer form was also a couple noodles, and he's just running around, yelling at people or joking at people and stuff, and
cool.
it was freaking hilarious. But the Deadpool character is like, that's when you can be a real idiot, because that's what Deadpool is. He's a crazy idiot, but he's
That's
good.
funny.
He's a fun-loving character, and he's mostly aimed for the adults. But
Fun loving. I don't know about that.
Well, he is, depending. I mean, especially with unicorns and shit. But
I didn't get a chance to finish watching Deadpool because it was on the flight back from LA to here, Honolulu, and
that's right.
I get uncomfortable like watching like that kind of stuff like on a flight, especially when you're sitting in coach, like everybody's all packed together and
Oh,
then
yeah.
they can watch your monitor. I was like, oh, I shouldn't be watching this. And it was a scene where they were just like him and that girl were just on a romp. And I
Oh,
was
yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
my gosh.
That
I was
freaking
like,
1 year
I'm gonna
shit.
turn this off and I should get some sleep.
See, that's what I forgot to mention. Ro is a traveler,
Yeah.
so stay tuned for more.
Well,
with
yeah,
that.
we'll discuss that in future podcasts.
She does have some
There's,
travel
like,
tips
some
for a lot of you
whole,
people
like,
out there.
There's a whole world about like travel hacking, if you will.
So I mean, I do got a lot of questions, and I do, hopefully you'll share some of your pictures of your trips, because
I won't.
well, there you go. I tried, but the some of the pictures that I seen that she did show me is like fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie,
It's cool.
it was nice.
nice.
But other than that, yeah. So if you guys got any questions in regards to the podcast, or if you guys want to leave us any comments, hit us up
Yeah.
at Twitter at STN Radio. Once again, it's on Twitter at STN Radio.
Yep.
We'll be checking it daily, and we will be
And we also have an email address.
yes, but-
SavingtheNight@gmail.com.
yes, or you can email us if you want it to be a little more discreet, or you can DM us also on Twitter.
Yeah.
We will also
We're gonna
be having a
start,
lot of
like
other
setting
places.
up building up our social media.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely Twitter, email, stop burping. And,
That wasn't a burp.
oh.
That wasn't a burp. No, it's
We also have Facebook.
yes. But did we fix the name? Because it says
No.
Saving the Night Radio, right? And then
But it's
underneath
under
it says, no. It's under the email. It's under the.
We have to figure that out.
We'll fix that. But for now, you guys just hit us up at savingthenight@gmail.com or
We're not
at
signing off just
STN
yet because
Radio.
we have a segment.
Of course,
It's
I'm
an
just
ongoing
getting.
segment.
I'm just getting this out the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it, but
The
we're still gonna
housekeeping
end it.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
saying you can hit us
Okay.
up over there if you guys got questions
Yeah.
or anything like that. So, what is the segment we got going on right now, though?
I guess it's gonna be our ongoing segment each time we record a podcast.
Mhm.
It might change,
Mhm.
but for now, it's called "What's New with You."
Ooh, sounds
I
good.
feel like we should have some
So music.
"What's New with You."
What's new with you? We can work on that.
Not the jazz comedy.
No, I wasn't
Not
gonna play
not
it.
Our jazz comedy.
I know what you're
not the
saying.
intro.
That's why the show is still in.
Yeah.
It's gathering
what's new
people.
with
So.
you? Can't you like cut bits and pieces off of like tracks and like what's new with
Yeah,
you?
we could do that.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
we can. I could do that, or we can.
Yeah.
We can do that. We just got to get the instrumental and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
So,
what's new with you?
what's new with you is plain and simple,
Yep.
and we will cut it right here
Yeah.
because
Cut it right here.
it's time. We're continuing off of this.
We'll see how that goes.
So what's new with
Anyway.
you this week? Really nothing.
Think about it.
We'll think
Thought
about it.
Forgot about it.
Yeah.
So
We're moving on from that, but we'll
we just
go
like
back to it.
wasted a lot of time. That's all.
Yeah.
Wasted like
It's my fault.
time because of technical over here. Technical.
I'm sorry.
Tech help.
That's what happens when you hit the pen. Anyway,
Oh boy. Yeah.
what's in this pen? Ink. This is a
You guys
normal
just missed
drawing
out
pen.
on a whole bunch of expressions from me.
Yeah,
Facial
that's my
expressions.
fault.
You're not going to be able to see it.
But now she can make
Because-
new facial expressions, by the way.
Herb just ruined it and like didn't plug in the mic, so you can't hear us.
Well, let's move
That
on from
one.
that now.
That's like some critical. That's some critical shit, and then all gone.
I got a real question for you. What's your take on what happened to the singer Christina Grimmie?
Who?
Christina Grimmie?
What happened?
You know who she is?
Who the fuck is that? Yeah. No, who is that?
She's a singer she's a famous
What
YouTube
happened?
singer
Yeah.
who made it third place on the 2014 The Voice season,
Uh-huh.
season 6, I
Yeah.
believe. And what happened was on Friday night after a concert, she did a meet and greet with her fans.
Yeah.
Some crazed dude went up to her and shot her in front of everybody. She was in critical condition and she passed away on Saturday.
Whoa. Oh.
It's been all over Facebook. It's probably been all over the news too.
I haven't seen that. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
pretty intense.
Yeah, and they supposedly say they don't know what the guy's motive was, why he wanted to do it.
Just a little bit crazy. He wasn't a crazed fan, was he?
They don't know. They have to go to the guy's house. The guy drove from because the incident happened in Orlando, but the guy lives in St. Petersburg, so
Yeah.
he drove all the way from St. Petersburg all the way to freaking Orlando
Yeah.
just to stand in line with all these tweens or whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know, all these supporters, and then just when he got to his turn,
Shot her how? With
I
what?
shot her. Supposedly, he had two guns. The brother of the singer was next to her.
Mm-hmm.
He tackled the shooter,
Mm-hmm.
so that way he saved a bunch of lives because fans were scattered. But the shooter ended up killing himself.
The shooter shot himself?
Yeah, so it's most likely a crazed fan, obsessive fan who, you know, like how some
That's so
people are.
scary. Whoa.
And it's a sick, sad world, dude.
Yep. If I
It's
say
like-
so.
It's tragic. I never heard her music.
Who was her
so.
coach on The Voice?
Adam Levine.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see. That's a season that I didn't really watch.
See, I stopped watching The Voice after season 3.
Oh,
I was a
see,
huge
I
fan
watched
back
like
then.
I kind of didn't watch it after a certain time because I was annoyed by Christina Aguilera, and then like they changed her over to Shakira, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll watch it up again. That I watched,
I stopped watching after season 3 because I was
and
just
then
like,
it became Gwen Stefani, so that I watched.
Gwen Stefani, who ended up dating that.
That is
country-
amazing.
That country dude. What's his name?
That Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
He's
Who was he married to before?
Miranda.
Oh yeah.
Miranda Lambert.
That's hilarious. In the first season,
I
they
knew he
always
was gonna
about
get a
that.
divorce. That
Oh,
they
yeah?
were gonna. Oh, I knew it.
How you know?
You could just tell. I was like, oh, this guy is like such a nice guy, and his wife looks like a bitch, and then boom, divorced. I knew it.
I
He
didn't
was
know
so
who both of them
clearly
were.
in love with her, and then she was like not in love with him.
She
You
was
could just like
there.
see right. Oh my god, it was like right there, plain
She
sight.
was
Like,
just
oh,
there
he
kinda thing.
like. She doesn't love him. That's a shame.
I never
He looks like
seen
a
him
nice
before.
guy.
Well, I mean, Blake
Tall,
Shelton. He gave us.
handsome, country.
I
a
remember
little bit
first
of
season.
country.
First season, the only artist I really liked from the first season was Dia Frampton.
Who?
Dia Frampton.
Oh God, yeah.
Her rendition of Heartless was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It was good. And then I ventured off into some of her music that she did for
Oh
YouTube.
God.
She was a good artist.
People are gonna know that I watch these kind of shows.
So? It doesn't matter what you watch
Pop
anyway.
culture.
By the
It's a bit
way,
loud.
speaking
Kinda
of
loud.
which,
Yeah.
that's probably
Kind of loud.
that's because you're finally hitting the spot on the microphone.
Oh, okay.
There
I
you go.
guess
I'll turn it down. a
that
little
makes a difference.
bit. So okay, now that we brought up the TV shows thing, because I had to talk about the Christina thing. Because it is tragic. It is super tragic and it sucks. And especially in a year where we're losing people left and right.
Dude, they showed it? Did they show it?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they have security footage of what happened.
Oh.
I wouldn't
How
watch
come I
it
didn't
though.
see it on the news?
I guess because she's like, I don't know. I guess like you know how mainstream media is. If you're not a big star, they're not gonna really put it out there so much.
That's a shame.
You know,
Was she a winner? No.
She was third place, but she started doing YouTube videos when she was a teen, and she grown like a huge following.
Oh, because of The Voice?
Before The Voice, she had a huge following already.
Oh.
She got on The Voice because of her YouTube fans and all that, and then she made it to third place. Third place is still good.
She can sing?
I haven't heard her sing. She probably could wail. You know, like she could wail her voice. She could. I don't know. I don't know. Dang. I'm just saying.
Oh, God.
She could sing, probably. I don't know. But you know what? Much respect to her family, and we're sorry.
Flamin'.
Shut up.
Flamin' icebreaker. That's what it was.
Oh, gosh. Just because never mind. I don't even know where you're going with that.
No, I don't know where I'm going with it either.
I think you do know. You just don't want. You're just randomly saying shit right now?
I think so.
All right. Well, to transition into TV,
to transition into TV, let's talk about that transition.
Netflix got the new Voltron cartoon out. I still haven't seen it yet. And I mean
Voltron.
we're Voltron fans. Like we grew up on Voltron. I know I did. I used to have all 5 freaking lions. I don't care for the cars. Thank God they don't remake the cars. It's all about the freaking lions. And what do you think of this new one though? The DreamWorks.
I don't even
one?
know what it's all about.
It's kind of like, okay, so DreamWorks is making it.
I just got excited when I saw it and I was like, oh, okay.
It's
something to like freaking watch on Netflix again.
They released
Add that
11
to my
episodes.
list. My ever-growing list.
Ever growing, but you ever notice they take out some? You ever look at there's a list of what new movies are coming out that month, and then what movies they're taking out that month.
Yeah. I've seen that.
That's like kind of dumb, but it's whatever.
They have to swap it out. It comes
True.
back though.
Yeah, it does.
They bring it back.
Yeah, but yeah. So the new Voltron is a reboot. Obviously, it's made by DreamWorks, so I'm amazed at the quality of the art. The new Voltron, like the lion, this new version, looks a lot nicer. I mean, holy crap, it's nice. But we'll just have to watch it and see how the story goes, if it's gonna be good or not.
No.
That's, something I look sort of forward to watching, even though I'd seen the trailers and I was excited for it. But
Yep.
I do want to watch it.
Absolutely.
Was there anything that you wanted to catch up on?
Nope. None
shows?
whatsoever. Yeah.
What is your latest favorite show right now?
I don't know.
You don't watch Game of Thrones, huh?
No. I tried to start from the beginning, and I think I'm on the 4th, and then just kind of
Dozed.
No, not doze, but it's like, oh, I'll just get back to it. It's like, I have a feeling it's like one of those shows where I gotta like,
In order to know it, you gotta stay focused on it, right?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
No. I mean, like, it's like a long movie, so it's like, I know I have to keep, to get to the good bits. Because right now it's just like, where everybody's from.
You're on season 1, right?
From the beginning.
You got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
like
a long running show.
10 to 12 episodes per season, 45 minutes long. Yeah, that's long.
That's long.
That is like, that's days of watching a thing.
That is. I don't think I'll ever catch up.
It's alright. It'll always be on the cloud anyway, right? which
Game
is
of Thrones.
being ever so updated.
I can't wait to watch something on there. What?
The Lobster.
No, I'm trying to finish up a movie. I keep watching it like bits on my break.
Oh, I
It's
don't
like
even
I'll
know
watch
what movie
bits of
that
it
is.
the night before.
Oh,
Yeah.
how is it so far? Because I never did watch it.
I've been watching bits of it, so it's like I don't know. I think I'm halfway through the movie.
Oh, you are?
Dude, man, that's a lot of like short watching.
It's like, I gotta watch it.
Like-
Okay, stop. I gotta watch it again. Watch it again. No, I get that.
Because other shit comes up, and I was like, oh, I'd rather watch this now. And then I'll go back to it.
So it's like your mind's constantly like wanting to do different
Adjust.
things. I see what you're saying. That's cool. That is cool with me. All right, so next week we'll have some real good topics for you guys and more discussions.
Whew. It's gonna
As
be
this
like
is
some
our-
amazing topics that
We're gonna do a lot of research on
touch
this
at the
shit.
hearts of Americans, all Americans.
Now we
tugs
can't
your
just think
heart a
about
little
America; it's
and,
the
you
world.
know,
Can't just think about America. It's
Sweet
the
home
world.
Alabama.
Sweet. No.
Some Reese Witherspoon type. Reese Witherspoon type shit.
Reese Witherspoon.
Type shit.
That's funny. So yeah, we're
Kind of
going.
hard to talk when you have like a dry mouth.
So I asked if you wanted water.
Nope, no, thank you. I
It-
am good.
it's
I am
smart-
A-okay. Nope.
It's smart water
absolutely.
with electrolytes.
I don't believe it. I'm not buying it.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is brand new. I asked you, do you want me to go get bottled
Nope,
water?
not buying into that.
God damn. She doesn't even trust me, yet she trusts Forduda's podcast with me. But she doesn't trust the fact that I go out of my way to go get smart water because it has electrolytes.
I hope they pick up on this and be like,
Yeah.
this is some smart shit.
That's
So
why,
they do-
that's why I asked if you wanted water.
Oh boy.
But you change your mind. You're like, no. Now you still don't trust the fact that it's brand
Sponsor.
new.
Pick up a sponsor.
Smart water. Please send us a case for this woman with a dry mouth right now because she
I
refuses to
don't.
drink the water that I purchased before the podcast.
I'm all good.
All right, so you're all good then? Like,
All good in the hood.
You ready to
nope,
end it?
Nope, just keep on rolling.
we want to keep on going.
Keep on going. How many minutes we got on this?
I'm not sure, but this is a 500 gig hard drive computer. We could probably go for days. That's gonna be like a
That
hell of a
I
long
don't want to like
conversation.
do that. That's crazy. Well, not all in one time. Like,
Well, we've been on this probably for a good 20 minutes so far. Because we had, remember, with a little mess up earlier, we restarted about 20
absolutely.
minutes
Who can
ago.
forget that one?
That was my fault. Gosh, I take the blame. I don't care. Excuse me. It's my fault, man. And I just burped again.
You. And
Off
you just
the
end it
shit.
wherever, man. Just end it wherever.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to end it now because I feel it's a good time. We have done it for a good hour. And there's some other things we should discuss before this officially goes out. And Ro is just dancing because that's what Ro does. Any final words before
What's
we
this?
end it?
Herb hanging off
Oh,
hanging off
gosh.
Joe Rogan's nutsacks.
Oh, gosh. She'll never let that go. So, anyway.
That's great. That's a,
Any
give
final
it up for
words?
Our technical guy. Oh
Any
god,
final
we should
words?
fire that guy. Oh, boy.
Hey, until I get a proper thing going,
we're just gonna have to
stuck with
scream into the mic.
it. You're fine.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I don't have to scream into it.
No.
Talk this loud.
No. Any final words before we go, though?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time it'll be a whole lot better. But at least we got the explanations out the way. Now you guys know what the podcast is about. Now you guys know who we are, sorta. You're just gonna have to
Kind
tune
of
in.
funny.
You're just gonna have to keep continuously listening. And watch her dance on these videos on YouTube. You know? Alright, we're out of here, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening.
I hope that never makes it.
She's hoping, but whatever. Are you gonna say your goodbyes now?
Goodbye.
Laters, guys. Oh, don't forget, follow us on Twitter at STN Radio. Once again, at STN Radio. Stay tuned for more. Late.